Welcome back. Welcome back. Right, my readings are meant to find whom they're meant to reach. And let's start. Six of Cups, Six of Cups, Three of Staffs, Three of Staffs, and the World, and the World. They told you it wasn't possible. You talked to yourself. You listened better to yourself. You conditioned yourself. With or without help, you made something work, or you're about to make something work. Something is below 100. Someone feels as if they gave you the push that they need to give you, and it's your time to go off and soar. They gave you the push, and they're like, "You have this now. You can do this." Something that you've always wanted for some time now, since some years back. You've been wondering how you're gonna get it. Been trying to think of some plans. You may have even started to execute some plans. You're gonna get it. Exactly what you want. You're gonna get it. You've been wanting it for a long time. You're gonna get it. The World. Some people that once rejected you are now going to try to accept you. That's later. And you kind of feel like, hey, as they should. That's how you feel, huh? They should be hypnotized by my greatness. It's an escapism for you, a small bit, to bask in your amazingness simply because you were once embarrassed. I see in the cards, maybe some time ago, you were embarrassed about something. And so now you're like, I don't need to feel that feeling again. So when you do feel good about yourself, you feel extra good. You're going to celebrate yourself for like a whole week, 2 weeks, maybe even the whole month. And hey, if that's what suits you, then do it because you can be your best motivator. Yeah, and I just think your comfortability, you being comfortable, is most important. It's most important. Physical games. You can do that as an escapism, short term period, like video games and stuff. Games on your phone. Sometimes they help out with relaxation and focus. You know, people who do it sometimes they have like less anxieties. So don't feel bad for doing it, you know, so often. Someone's reluctant to your energy, but it's like beneath the surface. Oh, they're conspiring against you. They're conspiring against you. It's something you have to do requires repetition. You have to do it over and over and over again. And this person feels as if they can do it better than you. They're more disciplined, they're more orderly, and behind the scenes they're doing it better than you. And they're fixing some of your errors. What does spirit say? Spirit says you're okay, you're good, but pay attention to everything, smallest details. Pay attention to more details that you normally don't, because you want to be looked at in the best um, judge of character. You want to, you want your judge of character, people to look at you as, outstanding and not just random and spontaneous. You want your work to shine too. So pay attention even more lately, because at face value, you're very hardworking, you're reliable, but be more conservative and analytical in your thoughts for the practical and people who are not flexible. They might be followers and you know they want to just bring you some trouble. So you have to just you know understand their reasoning, their logic, the way that they think, and just modify some things. You have your own personal goals, your own personal morals, but you just modify it just a little bit because that some extra watching may be going on because someone is conspiring against you. Who knows why, but they are. You're passionate about your endeavors. You take pride in the fact that you assert yourself. is vital to your happiness. You have to, because people just can't automatically know what you're thinking, and so you're like, look, I need to speak about this. But some people would rather you take a back seat in life. They're like, oh, she or he needs to be quiet, you know. But these are people who limit themselves in jobs and relationships, you know. They don't want to feel controlled, but they're not empathetic to other people's situations either. They try to stay stop. They try to stay soft spoken in order to not stand out, but they think that they have all the knowledge about all the important details. They're right about everything, and they have difficulty asserting themselves. They may often fall into the victim role, and you know they feel like the underdog. But if they use their intuition more than reason, more than what's just here in the 3D, they'll see more of the world card too. You know, any advice, spirit. Welcome the unexpected. Intrusive or undesirable brings unlooked for benefits. So something may enter your life randomly. Okay. You see, there's one baby here that's not the same as the other birds. This baby is just dropped into the nest. It's really a stranger, and it's like, hey, I guess you can adopt me now. You know, so the bird does that, and well, that happens sometimes in the bird community. But yeah, sometimes you have things that just drop into your life unexpectedly, and you may not be looking for them, and it may be undesired by you, but it might become desirable to you because it might be something that's really great for you. It turns out great for you. It benefits you in some type of way that you wouldn't have never expected. You know, maybe this bird will grow into a very strong and healthy bird that can help the whole family in return. Maybe it has different abilities than the others, and it can, in return, apply that skill in order to help the whole family. You know, so just adapt, be adaptable, because you'll get what's meant for you. All right. And that's all I have for you. You have a good one.